ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। ॐ श्री हनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनं। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्री तुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a very warm welcome. We discussed on the 11th Doha yesterday. We will move forward. जे जनमे कलिकाल कराला करतब बायस बेश मराला चलत कुपंथ बेद मग छाड़े कपट कलेवर कलिमल भाड़े बंचक भगत कहाई राम के किंकर कंचन कोह काम के तिनमः प्रथम रेख जग मोरी धिंगधर मध्वज धंधक धोरी जो अपने अवगुण सब कहूँ बाढ़ई कथा पार नहीं लहूँ ताते में अति अल्प बखाने थोरे महु जानी हहि सयाने. We will see till here and then proceed. Tulsi Das ji warns us. In a manner of saying, he warns us. What does he warn? He says, Je janame kalikala karala. Je janame kalikala. In this kalikala, in this Kali Yuga, we all know that we are in Kali Yuga. It is about 5114th year of Kali Kala we are going through, and approximately 5114 or 115. And 4,32,000 years of Kali Kala is there, or even more rather. Now, in this Kali Kala, Je Janame, those people who have taken birth in this Kali Kala, Karala. Karala means Bhayankara, very scary. Now here we have to understand very carefully. It does not mean everybody who have taken birth are all Bhayankara people. No. People who have all these evil qualities, wrong attitudes, wrong tendencies, such people are more in number in this Kali Kala. Therefore, Bhayanaka, Karala. Why is this warning given? See, it is said, in Satya Yuga, everybody were pure to the ultimum, to the core. There was nothing called evil at all, it is said. You and I may not agree, because what we see is what we have understood and what we have experienced. Right? So it is difficult to understand for us that there was a time when there was only purity, there were only good people, etc., etc. And the decadence of time, in Treta Yuga, it reduced a little. Dwapara Yuga, again it came to the minimal. What? Purity. When purity has reduced, meaning what? The evil tendencies have developed. Through and through, evil tendencies went on developing because of the nature of Kama and Krodha. Think. And because of that, people went into wrong ways of life, and they got instant pleasure going in the wrong path. Otherwise, they have to wait for good when they had to go to the right path. This is how things are going on. Instant pleasure was available. Therefore, they thought, let me enjoy now. Let us see about it later. And then slowly, it developed. And today where we are, all of us know. We are in such a horrifying period of this Kala, Kali Kala. Karatapa bayasa besamarala. Everywhere people put up what is called as mask. What is this mask? What they are is different. What they present themselves as is far different. Nobody is spared. In this Kali Kala, nobody is spared. In fact, those who are teaching the profession of spirituality, I call it as profession of spirituality. Today we have come to that level. Sorry to say this word. What they think within is not seen outside. Vesha. They put up a mask. They put up a robe. They put up a vesha. How? He gives the example of Karataba, crow, putting up a vesha of Marala, a swan. But all said and done, we find every one of us, nobody is spared in this Kali Yuga, please. Degrees may vary, intensity may vary, the duration may vary, but all of us put up some mask to present ourselves as a better person than what we actually are. This is one point. Second point is, what we exhibit in the form of actions. Of course, there are some people who don't care about that also. That's a different issue. But what they exhibit in the outer world as actions need not be what they think within. I had given an example elsewhere about a person who comes to spiritual organizations and does lot of seva. They even broom the place, they swab the place, they wash vessels. They clean up lot of things. But at home they will not even wash the coffee tumbler which they have drunk. They want somebody else or the servant maid to come and do. So what they are inside is different. What they present themselves as is different. This we see in everybody. And always, please be aware. Please note this very clearly, very carefully. Time and again I have said this. Time and again, every acharya, every teacher, from the beginning till now and further also, everybody will say this very clearly. Sadhana, learning is to check ourselves. Not to listen to this and find, oh, see, he is like that, she is like that person is like this person is like that. No. We are not here to judge others because we have plenty of ourselves to be judged by ourselves, not by others. And we don't have to bother about others. Check for yourself. Chalata kupantha, walking with lot of wrong notions. Kupantha here refers to wrong notions. Path. But Vedamaga chade. Oh, gloriously talk of Vedas, and one can definitely walk in that path of Vedic period. We are all capable. We are all capable of trekking the path of the Vedas and reaching the Supreme. We are capable. In fact, all the education given to us is because we are capable. Among the 84 lakhs of species, only human being can think and discriminate, analyze, scrutinize, choose and then follow. All the other 83,99,999 species, they have no choice. They live according to instinct and impulse. Whereas human beings have got the discriminative intellect. Therefore, we have the capacity. But at the same time, we have got a very powerful Maya Shakti and we have got a very powerful mind. And that mind is so powerful that we become slave to our own mind. Atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asked Krishna, Kama eshaha, Krodha eshaha, Rajoguna samudbhavaha, Maha ashanaha, greatest enemy, Maha papma, the one who instigates lot of wrong actions. Vidhi enamiha vairinam, Kama and Krodha. Where are they? Where is the seat of Kama and Krodha? Mind. And all of us, Even all those people who think that they are very sane and only others are all wrong people, I am always correct, I am always noble, I am always good, I am always a glorious person, I have no vices. Nobody is there in this world. Chalo, in case if you are feeling bad that I said nobody is there, let me say most of us. Most of us have a mask. Some of us, one or two masks. Actually, there is nothing called one or two masks. There are several masks. Even the most wonderful person have got a mask. Because inner thinking very many times is different from what we present outside. Whenever, that is why it is said, whenever you show one hand and say one finger and say, this person is wrong, this person is doing everything wrong. What is the knowledge there? If you are showing one finger towards that person, remember, three fingers are looking at you and telling you, how good are you? How better are you? How noble are you? It will ask. During the daytime, in front of others, I might show the finger and belittle the other person. But when I go back home, when I hit the head on the pillow at that night, when it is so totally silent, my own same mind will look at me and laugh. Think. Therefore, we need to take care. Kapata kalevara kalimala bhande. Everybody is kapata. There is so much of hypocrisy, so much of wrong thinking. Kalevara kalimala. In this world, banchaka. Banchaka meaning what? People who are hypocrites. That's the best word to be used. People who are full of flaws. Bhagata kahai ramuke. They appear themselves, they tell themselves as Rama Bhaktas, they pose themselves as a great noble person, but then what is there? Vanchana, Vanchaka, Kinkara. They are what? Kinkara means slaves. Kinkara, for what? Slaves of what? Kanchana, gold. Gold here means wealth. People are slaves for wealth. Today, for the sake of wealth, they are ready to kill their own blood relationship. Why blood relationship? People are there who have killed their own parents for the sake of property. Old parents. Think. Kanchana. Koha. Koha means krodha. Anger. People are slaves of anger. How many of us are not? Including the speaker. Think. We all get very angry. Why does this anger come? Because of our own ego. Now you may sit there and say, Swamiji, if you are having so much of krodha and things like that, why are you talking about it? That is how it is. By talking, we recognize our own mistakes. Because I have to think. Think. Therefore, krodha, the one who asks me that question, he or she also has the same thing. Krodha. And we are slaves for krodha, remember. Kanchana, koha, kama. Kama here what? Includes all desire, lust, passion, attachment, blah, blah, blah. You can add everything into it. Kama. Everybody. Most of us only have to say, because you will feel bad. Kinkara kanchana koha kamke. Tinamaha prathama rekha jagamori. This is the most peculiar line which Santa Tulsi Das ji has given. Now see, he says, Tina maha prathama rekha jagamore. For all these vices, all these wrong qualities, all these evil qualities, wrong notions, in all the people who have got, in all this, in the whole world, Prathama Rekha Jagamore, I stand in the front, I Ram. Tulsi Dasi says, he is in the top, he is at the top of the list, front row. Prathama Rekha. Meaning what? Dhinga Dharamadhvaja Dandhaka Dhore. Oh, he says, who am I? A very reproachable person. Reproachable person meaning what? The one who is a deplorable person. Dharmadhvaja, again another word for being hypocrite. What we are and what we present is totally different. Dandhaka Dhore, people who perform futile activity in this world. In fact, most of us, other than those who are working for the sake of gaining the ultimate truth, the mumukshus, jignasu and mumukshus who are working for the sake of gaining that supreme pada alone and nothing in this world outside other than them. All of those people, other than those people, all are futile workers. Now tell me, morning to morning all of us are working, day in and day out we are all slogging, doing so many activities. In fact, nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtati akarma krita. Jatu, the one who has taken birth, nahi kaschit kshanamapi, even to a fraction of a second, you cannot stay without working. Akarma krita. Karyate hi avashak karma, says Gita. Everybody works. If somebody says, no Swamiji, I have applied leave, I will stay back in the home. Then what will you do? You may have applied leave in the office, but you will create a mess at home. Creating noise at home. Throwing tantrums at everybody. No Swamiji, I will sleep. I will take probably a pill and go to sleep. I will not disturb anybody. Hi. You may go to sleep. But what is happening inside? Circulation, isn't it? No. Everything is happening inside. Who will stop that? Swamiji, I will stop that also. Then you will make 4 people hyperactive. Ram Nam Satya, you will be taken away. Think. You can't stay. Respiration, circulation, all these things has to go on. So action is the signature of life in an organism, says Parampuja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananji. You cannot stay without action, but you have a choice in how to act, what to act, where to act, how much to act, and with what attitudes to act. We have a choice. So action you cannot stop. But all our actions are for acquiring, possessing, indulging, embracing, enjoying the pleasures of the world, the whims and fancies of the world. And what pleasure? Physical pleasure, emotional pleasure. And none of them are permanent. Whatever we are acting today, for whatever we are working, everything is also impermanent. The best joke is we know that it is not permanent. Money, kancha, very, very simple. 3 things. Kamini, Kanchana, Kirti. Kamini, women. Kanchana, wealth. Kirti, what do you call it as? Name and fame. It is only for these 3 we are working. Anything you say, everything will come between these 3. Kamini, Kanchana, Kirti. These are the 3 things we are working for. And none of them are permanent. We are trying to locate, find out and experience permanent, eternal, everlasting, never-ending, complete, total, unsullied, uncontaminated, pure happiness. And where are we searching? Right 180 degrees opposite, in an impermanent, never-lasting, ever-ending world. Therefore, our life is full of, running behind a wild goose. It's a wild goose chase. And finally, at the end of the life, what do we say? Swamiji, my life is over. I have wasted all my life. When? When you have nothing more to do, or rather you don't have any energy to do, any energy to think. And Gurudev says, he has not even have the energy to die. That way we are completely worn out in this life. At that time we think, oh, I wish I could have learnt all this when I was young. Think. Therefore, Dandaka Dhori, we are all working for futile results. And then he says, "Jo apne avaguna sab kahaun." Those people, or rather, he says, we have, "Jo apne avaguna sab kahaun." I have now given all the avagunas. In fact, he says, "Badai katha." He says, that avagunas, whatever I have listed, are very small. I have much more. Tulsi Das ji says, please see, please note, please think. Tulsi Das ji says, "Jo apne avaguna sab kahamu," whatever I have told, avagunas, "Badai katha par nahi layu." It is so much that I cannot finish in this lifetime. That much avaguna I have. Tate me ati alpa bakhane. In fact, I am alpa bakhane. I am such a small person. Thore mahu jani ahi sayane. Please note, I am not that great person which you may think. Now one may wonder, Swamiji, why is Tulsi Das ji putting him down so much? He has given such a great grantha. He is such a great saint. Why should he put himself down so much? Is it not also an issue of ego? We need to think. There are two things. One is being humble, being simple. But humble and simple I can understand, Swamiji, but look at the way he is speaking as though he is such a despicable person. No. One is being humble, yes. The other one is being very careful and on the ground. Gurudev used to say, the day you think you have grown out of this particular vice or this one, you have come out of it, you have got out of it, remember, that is the day you have actually fallen prey for it. Think. Never consider that I am great, I have come out of this one, I have no more anger. You have come out of anger? Ask him 4 times. 5th time you will get 1 thappad. Think. It is not so easy, please. We people may speak. We also have certain vices. What can we do? At best what we can do is recognize as and when that issue comes. Recognize as and when the anger starts coming, and if you can, subdue that anger. If you can, quieten that anger. If you can, reduce that anger. Their sadhana will help. So when Tulsidas says about himself like this, telling him that I am in the first row, that doesn't mean that I am a bad person, so you don't look at me. Not like that. I am a bad person. I have all these vices. I am in the front row, meaning what? I have got everything in a very great measure. But the only difference is I have inner love for Bhagavan. I have devotion at Bhagavan's feet. Therefore, with that devotion, I am singing Bhagavan's glory. By singing Bhagavan's glory, by speaking about his virtues, whether I can slowly change my vices to virtues, is called sadhana, and that is my sadhana. How wonderful! There is so much to think. We will continue tomorrow. One announcement. This series we will be concluding tomorrow. That is the 8th day. Only this series. After tomorrow, we will again start on the 1st of August and go up to 10th of August. After that, it will be 10 days. Only this series we will be concluding tomorrow. Alright, with that note, Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om